Hey everyone, welcome back. If anyone followed the low-C build, can tell that what this channel is really about is about the real problems, really figuring it out, not scripted. This channel is all about real-time, real things. Been a mechanic for over 25 years in the trucking industry. I've just got into the RC hobby a little over a year ago. There's a lot for me to learn, but the whole reason why I am doing this channel is because I want me to learn and you all to learn with me. So hopefully y'all want to just follow along and let's see, what kind of mistakes I make, and if you find anything better, let me know. Other than that, let's move forward. All right, so we're going to do the Vaterra Twin Hammers next, and with the Twin Hammers, there's going to be a few upgrades right off the bat. One being this battery tray. Twin Hammers does not come with the capability of having a full-size battery. 2-cell battery. This tray is a conversion kit, so that there'll be room for a full-size battery like this one. Okay. The motor I'm going to run in it will take either a 2 or a 3-cell. Haven't decided which one I'm going to do. I have a Connexus 3000 kV and I have a Castle 3700 kV. Anyway, with this tray, you can fit this battery in here just like that, right? With what the kit comes with, it does not allow for a battery of this size to run in it. Other thing I'm going to do is I most likely will not run the spare tire on the back. I like the truck, but I think as far as design, that's a little dorky thing. It seems to be like way too big for the old darn truck and all that. So anyway, if I get rid of that spare tire and put this here in, it should make it pretty easy for access to get the battery in and out. This kit does come with the Velcro strap, the brackets. It also gives an option of changing the height on the for the rear shocks, so we can play with that option. Okay. Next thing is spur gear. The kit comes with a plastic spur gear. I have an aluminum one right here from Hot Racing, and it's a 78 tooth, same as the original, just stronger. Okay. Gonna run a Spectrum receiver in it, 4-channel. This will give me an option for a 2-speed transmission, so I can run it from a switch. Also gives me one more port. If I want to run light side, I can turn them on and off with a switch on the controller. Alright, so the kit's going to require 2 servos. I got 2 of these. These are pretty darn cheap, and I've been using these for a little while. They work really well. They're waterproof. They're supposed to be all steel gears inside. They have a really good response rate. You really can't beat it for $18. I mean, $18 versus $60. And then lastly, the servo mount for the transmission is made for a smaller servo than this one. So I got this servo mount, which will give me a room to mount a full-size servo and have the receiver box mounted here as well in one spot. And then lastly, we have mounts for the servo right here, somewhere right here. Can't really see them through all the plastic. But several mounts right here. They go with this, and it should work out pretty well. So those are the modifications we're going to do right off the bat. As we build this, there may be some others, but we'll cover that as time goes on. Alright? Okay, so one of the mistakes I made with the low-C is I assumed that the tires were already glued on the low-C, and they weren't. I don't know why I did that. I just did. But I assumed that they were already glued. So with the Rock Ray, tires are beadlock, and with the type of beadlocks we have here, let me just open this up. It's bag G, by the way. Type of beadlocks we have here, these are actually plastic, so it's not really a big thing, but when it comes to mounting these beadlocks, we have a ring for each side, where some beadlocks you basically just, you know, one side of the wheel is the beadlock and the other side you put this ring on, and that what locks everything together. This one is not so. You have to actually put a ring on each side. So as we go on with the build, we're most likely going to attack these tires first, because I don't know, it seems like a lot of people new to this don't understand how these go, and truly I didn't understand myself until I watched a few videos myself. So most likely, first off, we're going to do these, and then we'll go on to step A, which is building the transmission. Hopefully this one goes a little bit smoother. I'm getting a little better with my video editing, so you know, I can cut these down to being less than an hour at least. I like to keep these videos about, you know, between 20 minutes to half an hour. I know, I don't know about you guys, but I know for myself, I kind of lose interest after a half an hour, so I wouldn't want that. Alright, so anyway, we have 5 tires here. I will mount all of them, but I'm only going to use 4. The spare tire is not going to go on the back. We're going to do something a little different with this build. We're going to modify things as we feel needed on the way. At the moment, I'm planning on keeping the cantilever front suspension in place. There is a modification for just a regular shock hoop and you know, independent front suspension that way. I would like to see how this truck will perform with the cantilever first, instead of taking other people's opinions on that as the truth. Now, I guess depending on what I'm doing with it, depends on why I would want to change it. Am I going to crawl with it? I might. Am I going to just bash over rocks and stuff? Probably. I have 2 choices of motors. I have a 3800 kV, I have a 3000 kV. Low-C got a 2200. I actually had to tone that one down with Castle Link in order to get that thing so it was somewhat usable. Otherwise, on a 3-cell, that thing was just an animal, and there was no controlling it. I spent more time on the top than I did on the wheels. That with this being a 2-speed transmission, you know, I mean, might be fine in low gear. Once I hit high gear, it might be completely out of control. Who knows? Anyway, I look forward to this adventure, anyone that's been following me probably already knows that I like doing these kits a whole lot better than getting an RTR. Doesn't mean I won't get one, an RTR, but I do like the kits a lot better. It gives me a thorough understanding of exactly how the vehicle works. Things I would change from a mechanic standpoint, because, you know, anyone who's a mechanic out there knows that we basically redesign things that engineers can't do right. So anyway, with that, that's where we're going to start. The Vaterra kit is right here. Let's move these out of the way. Anyway, there's a lot to do here. A lot going on. A lot more parts to this than there was with the Losi. I'm not going to paint the cage this time. I'm going to leave it alone. The Losi looked really cool with the John Deere green and yellow, but the yellow paint's not holding up. So I guess we'll see how long that lasts. You know, we got this kit's actually really heavy. There's a lot of parts in here, really condensed. We'll see how well the instructions do, right? So here we are, Twin Hammers. This is the one that I wanted to do first. I didn't do it first. I don't know why, but I've been wanting this truck for a long time. So please join me on this, and I hope it is much fun for you as it has been for me, or will be for me. Okay? So if you like what you've seen, please give a like, click, subscribe if you want to see more. There will be more, and we'll go on from there. Thank you very much.